Just when I think my faith is gone, I hear your sweet voice crying out, hold on. It's amazing how we always meant to be, and now I can breathe again. Good morning and welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Rima Gospel Radio. Better than when you heard it yesterday. I'm CJ. Let's go. The drama unfolded for March Madness last night with 32 games featuring 16 teams were in action as the 11th-seeded Colorado State was crushed by 6th-seeded Murray State 58-41. 9th-seeded Southern Mississippi couldn't handle 8th-seeded Kansas State and lost 70-64 as Rodney Magruder was on fire with 30 points. 13th-seeded Davidson came up short against 4th-seeded Louisville 69-62. 13th-seeded Montana was manhandled by 4th-seeded Wisconsin 73-49, while 14th-seeded BYU was outmuscled by 3rd-seeded Marquette 88-68, with Jay Crowder pouring in 25 points and grabbing 16 big boy rebounds. 16th-seeded UNC Asheville almost got the best of number 1-seeded Syracuse, but fell short 72-65. 12th-seeded Long Beach State was defeated by 5th-seeded New Mexico 75-68 with Drew Gordon's double-double. And 12th-seeded Harvard was outsmarted by 5th-seeded Vanderbilt 79-70 with John Jenkins dominating with 27 points for round 1 scores in March Madness. And for the ladies in round 1 scores and winners in the National Invitational Tourney, as Miami of Ohio was mollywopped by Richmond 76-54. Florida Atlantic was plain old embarrassed by South Florida 76 oh my gosh, to only 20 points. High Point was defeated by North Carolina State 88-78 as Lanique Brown was bowling with 29 points and 13 rebounds. VCU eked out a 1-point victory over Bowling Green 72-71 as Courtney Hurt made her mark on the tourney with 30 points and grabbed 17 boards off the glass. Quinnipiac fell to Temple 75-60. American U was annihilated by Villanova 58-39. Davidson was pummeled by James Madison 64-49. Howard lost a heartbreaker in overtime against Virginia 59-56, while Appalachian State got past UNC Wilmington 79-73. Drexel routed Fairfield 57-41. Stetson was literally spanked by Florida International 75-47. The ladies of Harvard won against Hofstra 73-71. Wake Forest cruised to a win over Charlotte 72-61. And other winners last night in the NIT was St. Joseph's, South Dakota, Missouri State, Memphis, Tulane, Texas Tech, Utah, Illinois State, St. Mary's, and Oregon State. And the winners in the women's basketball invitational were Holy Cross, Wright State, and Northern Iowa. The National Basketball Association had only 5 games on tap last night as the Washington Wizards won their 10th game of the season by defeating the New Orleans Hornets 99-88 with John Wall pouring in 26 points and passing out 12 dimes. The Charlotte Bobcats did what they do best and they lost against the defending champion Dallas Mavericks 101-96 with 27 points for the big German Dirk Nowitzki. The Oklahoma City Thunder had no problems with the Denver Nuggets and won 103-90 with Kevin Durant's 24 points. The Minnesota Timberwolves lost an overtime thriller against the Utah Jazz 111-105 with 26 points from Gordon Hayward off the pine. And the Phoenix Suns got past the Lob City Clippers 91-87 with 21 points from Shannon Brown. The back-to-back 4th and 4th drama is finally over as Superman is staying home at Krypton, i.e. Dwight Howard has signed his waiver and will remain with my hometown Orlando Magic to the end of this season and the next season. Keep it locked for more trades in the NBA. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and YouTube at CJ Sports and stay tuned for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and keep smiling because you look better when you do.